Hey guys, Justin here, and welcome to a little bit of a short episode of video which I'm going to be updating and also at the same time complaining about the terrible timetable designs and all of the routes that will be involved during the Midland line and airport line shutdown. So here we go. I'm on the Transperf app right now with the screen recording device, and we're going to talk about some of the basic infos, and we're going to start complaining about the terrible designs of the routes. So the Midland line and airport line shutdown will shut down between Perth to Midland and High Wycombe for the lines from starting 31st of March 2023 to 25th of April 2023. Which will be literally just basically a month, but a little bit shorter because it's not the whole month. But it will be technically just a whole month of shutdown. Now, at that time, all the trains between Perth, Midland, and High Wycombe will be cancelled, with Perth to Fremantle normal, and the airport line section between Perth and Claremont will be all normal as well. But technically, they don't be counting that as the airport line because it doesn't really go to the airport. So that's why they might just mix an A series and B series at the same time for Claremont services. But anyways, we're going to be talking about the terrible designs today. Because due to shutdown, of course, replacement bus routes need to run for the whole month. That will be freaking insane. And there will be 3 routes involved for the shutdown, which is 900, 901, and 902. You guys know about 901 and 902, are very basic routes that you guys know all the time. I've already filmed both of the journeys, so you can check that one out. So you can check those videos out. What is the route 900? You guys might be asking. Okay, let's go ahead and check out what is 900. So, if I can go and type here, 900. So there's 900 right there. Of course, there's no service. We're going to go over to 31st, and we set as 0. There we go. 12, whatever. And here's the services. So, in the morning, 900 will be running from Midland to Perth. And the last service being departing at Midland is 8:11 o'clock, which is, let's look at the frequency, 6 minutes per bus for 900 during rush hours. 6 to 7 minutes per bus. And this is how the map goes. Okay? Here it is. So it starts from Midland. For this 900, it basically takes the exact same path as 901 all the way up to Bassendean. So it stops at all stations from Midland all the way to Bassendean. But then it runs express from Bassendean all the way to Perth without stopping at anything. But look at this path. Look at this. The path passes through Ashfield, where the freaking train replacement bus stop for 901 is right there, but the route runs through without stopping. The people taking this route probably is going to be so pissed if they accidentally take 900 that they just want to go to Ashfield from the Midland side. And then just take this one while they see, oh, let's just get off right here, press the bell, and then just like, oh, the bus doesn't stop there. Oh, then they're going to be so pissed. Now, the difference between this route and the 901 is it would take Guildford Road instead of going through the normal path that goes to Bayswater Station, which is right there. So for the 901, it's going to turn right here to King William Street and then goes back into Bayswater Station for the normal service for the 901. But this route continues on Guildford Road, skipping everything. While technically when it skips, it's actually going also very close by to the stations, you can see. It's just basically very close by, but it doesn't stop at any of these. It's basically passing through right outside, but doesn't stop at any of things. And we're going to take Lord Street, which is how the 901 took during the Midland line shutdown between Perth and East Perth, and then just all the way to Perth Station, which is going to be right there. That's 900. So 900 is not stupid, in my opinion. It's pretty useful for the express service during rush hours. So for 900, it's towards Perth during morning rush hours, and for back to the other way, I don't know why it actually needs to start at 4 o'clock, which is kind of weird. For evening rush hours, it departs. What is this? Why the last bus for departing from Perth is at 5:40? Rush hours, technically, I think it's like maximum capacity of load for passengers. Passenger load is like around 6 to 7 o'clock. But they don't have services there, so this is kind of weird, this one, the rush hour special services. So it's back to Midland for the skipping service. Of course, it's just basically take the same path. Lord Street, and all the way through Guildford Road, and again passing through Ashfield Station without stopping. So So all the way through to Midland for the 900. Now on to 901, where the highlight is going to be. Yes, we're going to do 901. Where the highlight is going to be right here. Here's going to be where I'm going to complain about so many things. So for 901, starting with is around 15 minutes per bus. You can see right here is normal. Very early in the morning, not rush hour. It's very normal. But as soon as I scroll down a little bit, you can already see very stupid things going to happen right here. Here it is, right there. What is this? Why the hell there are trips starting from Bassendean and going to Perth, and there are same time Midland line services? What the hell is this? Like 7 minutes per bus, but at the same time there are deviating trips, like 15 minutes per deviating trip, starting from Bassendean to Perth. Like, when did we ever have Midland line train services that actually starts at Bassendean and go to Perth? No. So why didn't it add these in? It's not even actually like they said train replacement bus route. It's not really replacing the bus route. It's not really replacing the train services right now. It's like adding extra services compared with the trains. Like, what is this? Look at this. So rush hour is like 5 minutes per bus from Midland, which is like insane. Like 7 to 8 minutes right now, right there. With some random trips starting from Bassendean. What? How many buses do you need to use on 901? For the replacement service? The Bassendean trips goes all the way. Look at this. But like, what is happening over here? Like 2 minutes per bus. What is this garbage? Like right here during like exactly at peak hours. Look at this timetable: 7:49, 7:52, 7:54, 7:56, 7:57. What? What? It's like so many services. Wow, trains doesn't even like this. Like, yeah, it's like 5 minutes to like 2 to 3 minutes per bus during like rush hours. Like, what? Then you can see the Bassendean services. It's like goes all the way till like 9 something. While here, back to normal, every single thing is Midland, and it's 10 minutes per bus during the middle of the day. So it's like right there, you can see it's actually not 10 minutes per bus, isn't it? It's like 8 minutes per bus. All the way through the services. And then at nighttime, there will be. And also there's one weird one that actually going to be, you can see all of the services from there is going to be pretty normal. And afterwards, trips will be stopping at Perth Busport after evening rush hours, which is just right there. You can see all the trips to Perth Busport at the end of the day. But really stupid is, what is this? The amount of services for rush hours for this route, considering you have 900 at the same time. With 901 during rush hour. So it's like how many buses are going to be parking at Bassendean station when there are like Bassendean trips, when there are Bassendean starting trips with 900 at the same time and 901 from Midland and some trips from Bassendean starting. So that's like how many trips you're going to get and how many buses you're going to get at Bassendean with also some of the other routes. Like, what? So let's look at the Bassendean one. So really just start at Bassendean and just takes the same path down all the way through to Perth, which is really, I don't understand why it's actually like that. So that's that towards Perth. Now we're going to check out the towards Midland direction, which the app is going to lag a little bit. So you see it's normal 15 minutes at the start of the day. During rush hours, you're going to have, again, some trips starting from Perth and terminating in Bassendean. When did we ever have these kind of train services? So during rush hours, again, it's the stupid, crazy timetable. Like 3 minutes per bus right there. Like, what the hell is this stupid thing? Like 3 minutes per bus, and then suddenly 6 minutes, and after that we'll do another 3 minute service. What is this? Okay. And then back to the middle of the day is, again, like I said, 7 to 8 minutes per bus. And with a random service to serve the Governor Stirling Senior High School near Woodbridge. Because of Woodbridge to Midland is closed, so that's why they set up 901 to go in there to serve the school, which is so funny. This is usually a session, I think also the 290 is going to run. So what's the point of actually having this to run as well? Because technically the 290 is going to run this section. So why the hell not just do the 290 as usual? Anyways, there are of course more Bassendean trips, and that's basically it. Let's check out the evening rush hours. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Look at this. What is this? 510, 512, 514, 518, 520, 522, 524, 526, 528. What is this? 2 minutes per bus for 901. And then we have 900 at the same time during rush hours again. So it's like basically non-stop buses will be coming out from Perth Station. Like literally no stop for train replacement for Midland line services. While for normal train services, it's still like 15 minutes per train. Like why? Okay, and then of course after the end of the day, it will go down to Perth Bus Port, which afterwards is still until 8 o'clock. Before 8 o'clock at night is still like crazy, and over there is like 15 minutes. All right, done with 901. That's so many complaining because it's so stupid. Now on to 902, which is just basically unfair for 902. Because for trains, for both Midland and Airport Line, it's like 15 minutes per train for both lines. But they increase like insanely heavy load for 901 and 900 technically for rush hour services. Basically, it'll be non-stop buses coming out from Midland side. Why? Look at this. Look at the trains. Look at the bus services here for Airport Line. 10 minutes per bus, and this is rush hours. Actually, it's not. 5 minutes per bus technically or something like that. 5 to 10 minutes per bus during rush hours. While on the other side, it's going to be non-stop for Midland Line. Basically non-stop if you count 900 and 901 at the same time during rush hours. So basically non-stop bus services for Midland Line. While it's just like still 5 to 10 minutes per bus for Airport Line. No, technically 5 to 10 minutes per bus during rush hours. Not bad. Not bad. But considering the other side is like non-stop, why this side is so little services? And during the middle of the day, it's actually continuing with the 10 minutes per bus for Airport Line. While during the middle of the day, it's like 7 to 8 minutes, which is not really that bad. But considering the amount of services you get for Midland Line and like the basic timetable for Airport Line, this is really unfair, to be honest. We'll check the other side now. So you can see it's 15 minutes per bus, and of course, it's going to be the... Now look at this, look at this, look at this. Why this is so scarce right here, the services? 719, 731, 743. It's like normal train services right here for the bus replacement, while the other side, like I said, is non-stop. So really, I don't understand the concept behind this design of the timetable here at Transperth. But anyways, that's how the services go. And check out the app for more details, and I'll see you guys back in some other bus journey videos. See you guys next time. Peace!